We are working out for the next 365 days in a row. So many of us struggle to make positive changes in their lives, and I tend to give up too. We can't stick to our goals. You see, we've done this challenge at least 10 times, reaching 200 plus days at least twice. I was hoping to get myself into breakdancing shape because I always wanted to breakdance. And failure was crushing. And sometimes when you fail a lot, you give up. And in my case, you give up on your dreams for good. I made excuses instead. But now, even if I give up, or I sleep in, or I stop, we're just going to start over again. We will become stronger. So what follows are my workouts and thoughts each day. Every day, we can decide to make good choices. So don't give up on yourself.
Workout every day number 57. Workout every day number 57. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about skills training, specifically exercises that aren't your conventional resistance training exercises where you're building something like your balance or your technique. And I want to talk about, okay, well, what is the effectiveness of these? How much should I do? How can I see progressions over time? And considering I've talked about my workout program and its certain constraints, it would be pretty obvious for anyone to tell that my amount of mileage I'm getting out of some of these exercises isn't as much as it could be. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, put pretty simply, when you're training something like this, if you do, let's just say once a week for, I don't know, a 5 to 30-minute session, that's probably not going to be enough to actually get good at doing it. Because really what you're building is a skill, guys. You're building a skill. You can do something like a handstand maybe once or twice a week very consistently. And yes, over a longer period of time, perhaps, 8 to 12 months, you're going to see some noticeable changes and actually be effective at the movement. Or you could do something like, I don't know, 3 to 5 days a week and then have it spliced in through your workouts. And, instead of doing just simple 5-minute sessions, increase that timing, you're probably going to see a lot more results, right? So, really, just increasing that volume is really enough to make a big difference. And I don't have a lot of time, right? I want to be ready to do more than just a handstand within the next 3 months from today. So, I'm going to have to increase volume if I really want to see significant changes. Now, a simple easy fix I can make to my workout routine is simply reducing the amount of resistance-based exercises I do and then switch them with body weight. But I did make a promise to myself that for the first 90 days of this challenge, it's just baseline strength. So at about day 95, 97, we're going to stop with a lot of the weighted movements and we're going to switch to strictly calisthenics. And that is the plan. So I'll be doing a lot more handstands. It's going to be a lot more focused on breakdancing because that is the goal, right? But I wanted to build this strength using weights because it's the easiest way I knew how to build strength in the beginning, and then we're going to push ourselves through calisthenics. I don't know if this is the greatest idea because I know a lot of movements aren't one-to-one, but I do feel a lot stronger than having not do this at all. I think if I just jumped into calisthenics with zero idea of what I was doing instead of slowly transitioning, the strength drop-off would have felt pretty massive. Now there's two other skills that I want to be able to do, that is being the planche and the planche push-up, and also being able to do the L-sit hold. I think these are very vital movements for me to learn, and what I noticed is straight after doing the handstands into this, it was very tiring because guess what? A lot of this uses the wrist. Now you guys see why I've been so focused and talking so much about wrist training. It's because of how much I'm going to actually have to use them. And after this training session, realizing how fatigued my wrist got after just doing some handstands, I realized, okay, I'm going to have to do more wrists, okay? It's not enough. Even trying to hold this planche, I kept dropping after a few seconds. I'm trying to displace my weight. I'm trying to change the hand position to make it easier, but that was tough. Right after this, I decided to transition into doing partial L-sit holds. I find that in the beginning, I don't really have the correct form here. I think I'm too far leaned back, but I adjust that really soon. In this position, I felt like it was a lot easier for me to focus on pressing through the floor and keeping my core engaged. And thinking about compressing my spine, I'm kind of flexing that top half. That started to feel a lot better. So, I mean, both have their place for building my core strength and building my ab strength. But if I want to build this L sit, I think I do need to be seated more forward. And yeah, don't forget to eat my vegetables, guys. Even though I don't like them, I still made sure to work my little ankies, okay? I work my ankles. Doing this calf raise, I'm holding on to something, I'm just pressing through the toes, just like so. My ankle injury is almost completely gone. I don't feel the soreness or the tightness anymore. I'm nearly ready to run. That's why I didn't run this week, by the way, guys. The ankle has not been doing too well. But it gives me an excuse to actually do a B-boy focused day really soon, probably on Monday or maybe even tomorrow. Also, I did a crap ton of this exercise. I just hooked myself up to like a pole, and then I was just flexing my foot nonstop, guys. I sat there and I thought to myself, I cannot keep dealing with this ankle pain and the issues here. I need to strengthen something. Something needs to be fixed, okay? It needs to be fixed. I'm still really tight around the bottom of my heel and the Achilles, and it's still something that I'm gonna have to work through, but I'm not gonna stop training just because of it, right? I mean, well, we can't, okay? The purpose is that if we work out every single day, I'm still careful around it. So no running for probably, oh my gosh, probably another week even. But after that, I think we'll be better. I did not expect this to take so long to heal, though. That's for sure.